welcome back. I am laid up. I tried to do some yard work, and with my illnesses and my body, that's a big no-no. So now I'm paying for it, and I was only out there, I kid you not, like half an hour to an hour, but my body is so mad, just so mad. I was out long enough to get a blister on the bottom of my foot, because I wasn't wearing proper attire. So, unfortunately, here I am, all laid up. I need to get in the shower because it's so hot where I live right now, and so I need to get in the shower, but my body it's mad. It is madder than a hornet. So I'm like, okay. And showers make it mad, so it's like, what am I going to do? How am I going to work this? But I got to get changed, I got to get clean. Yeah. I tried to be normal. That's what I tried to do. It's just sad, you know? We got smaller, so we moved and we got smaller land, smaller lot of land with landscaping, which our other house had just burrs and dirt, okay? It didn't have landscaping, but there was a lot of it, and you had to mow it, and it was hard work. And so we ended up getting a smaller yard, which came with a lot of beautiful landscaping. And you wouldn't think that would be like too much to manage. It's just a neighborhood. But holy macanoli, the amount of work we got ourselves into that we didn't realize. There's just a lot. You've got to rake. We have a tiny patch of grass. But you got to rake it. You got to dead rake it. Rake up all the dead grass so you can plant new where it needs new. So it keeps filling in. And then the neighbor's tree leaves blow into the garden beds and flower beds. And you got to get all those out. And it's just a lot of watering. It's like, you don't realize, you're like, oh, this is so much smaller, and we actually have some grass for my kids to play, and some pretty flowers, which I'm very grateful for, but it's like, holy macanoli, this is a lot of work, and I don't think I realized how much work it was going to actually be. So, my husband does a lot of it. He likes to be out and doing that kind of stuff, but I was like, I need to do my part. And so I tried to do my part. And here I am, stuck on my back because the world is spinning quite nicely. And my body is very, very angry. Plus, I've just been feeling off like all week. I don't know. Like at one point I thought I was coming down with the stomach flu. And then another point I thought I was catching like a cold. And I was like, I just couldn't figure it out. So I think my body's just all around mad. And I've got to get in the shower, I've got to get rinsed off, and that makes my body mad. So I'm like, I don't know how much more mad I want to deal with, but I've got to get out of my clothes, I've got to get rinsed off. And I was only out there, I kid you not, about 1 hour. It was bad. It was bad. So I just don't think I was quite prepared for going out today, just because I haven't been very well this week, and so I'm behind on my carbs and drinking, and so I think that played a big part as well. And I chose a really hot day, which probably wasn't the best of ideas. So here I am, flat on my back, looking a scary mess because I desperately need a shower. And so, yeah. How is your week going? I should say weekend going. I gotta go back out. I gotta clean up what I started. Then I gotta try to get rinsed off. get the hair clean, all that good stuff. And then I'll probably come right back here and be stuck for the rest of the night. I'm flat on my back. That's okay. I'm not mad per se. I'm just a little discouraged because I just want to keep going and I want to get done and I want things to look nice and pretty. But it's looking like I'm going to have to outsource some of it. We have a very small strip of grass, not much, but more. We had nothing at our other house. So we have a very nice small strip of grass, but it's got so much dead in it, it needs to be dry raked. And we need to get all that dead out so we can reseed, because there's a lot that's just like dead and then nothing new growing. So we got to get it all out. We got to dry rake it really good. Then we got to get someone to reseed it for us. And I got to get the sprinkler systems turned back on for the season because they're shut off for the winter. Just a lot of stuff. And I want to do it. I want to get out there and just plant seeds and things like that. But, my body. My body is just, I don't know, not made for that anymore, I guess. And I'm trying to come to grips with that. And it can be kind of sad. The hard reality of that. How's everyone's weekend? How did your week go? How's your weekend? Had some company yesterday. I surprised my son with an out-of-town guest that he hasn't seen for a long time. So I pulled that off yesterday. Didn't tell him they were coming. So that was fun. We had a little bit of, Mexican food and just visited. It's a friend that I've known since I was a little girl, so I'm extremely happy that they were able to come, her and her son, and then she had another friend drive her out because she's not much of a driver, doesn't much care for it, and so she had a friend drive her here, and so it was really nice. It turned out nice little visit. Of course, everything you do with chronic illness will exhaust you. So as soon as they left, I was flat on my back, and I was like, "We're done. I did what I could do for the day, and I'm done." And so now I kind of doing the same thing today. Did a little bit outside, and it's like, okay, now I'm done. I did my part. I'm finished. It just stinks. I'm used to go. And I just want to, I want it to be like it used to be. Get up in the morning, go to work, clean your house, cook your meals, do it all over again, My body's just not that way anymore, and so feeling a little frustrated. I wouldn't say sad, just like frustrated. So I'm going to rehydrate, find myself some food, go clean up what I started, and then see about getting some food in my body. And possibly a shower, but that might be pushing it. I might have to just wet rag it today and then shower tomorrow, because I don't want to put myself, tip the scale over the edge, and then I'm really stuck in bed for a few days. So, what's your comment below? What is the thing that triggers you the most? For me, it's mopping and vacuuming. So I'm trying to find a better way to mop my floors. I have all hardwood floors in this house, and it's not, the way I'm doing it is kicking my butt, and it's not getting my floors clean. So got to figure out a new and improved way of doing that. And vacuuming is my nemesis. So I'm learning, though, outside is not my friend. So what is your trigger? What triggers you? Comment below. I'd like to know. My son was out there helping me, and so I'm trying to get him rehydrated and fed, because he also suffers with what I have, and so he wanted to go a little longer, but I was like, you don't feel it now, but you're either going to feel it later, or you're going to, in 10 minutes from now, you're going to still be working outside, and it's going to be like, holy moly, I don't feel good, and this is not okay. and you're going to faint. So I had to put my foot down and just say, we're done. Because, you don't always feel it right away. I was feeling it right away, but he was not. So, anyway, thought I'd pop on, see how everyone's doing. Comment below. What is your thing? What is your trigger? What is your biggest trigger? Mopping and vacuuming is mine. And I guess being out in the heat. Isn't that my friend?